Okay. What I'm presenting is actually an assignment that I would be presenting to my class. And I do actually spend some time in one of the class periods giving some pretty lengthy explanation of the assignment. So this is kind of how I would start out talking about it. As you probably have noted on your syllabus, we do have under our assignments list an annotated bibliography. So that's kind of the core assignment that's due towards the end of the semester that kind of brings together much of what we've learned in class about finding information resources, evaluating information resources, choosing sources that are detailed enough on your topic, that kind of thing. So you already know that this was coming. So, and you have your handout now, the actual assignment. They would have it in front of them. So the Library 111 Library Project or annotated bibliography is worth 90 points. And instead of having you just grab a topic off the top of your head, what I've done is presented, first of all, 3 courses that you can choose from, one that you might be interested in taking. Now, these are not actual Truman classes. These are classes I have created myself. And then within each course, there are several topics that would be being discussed in that course. That's where you're going to kind of narrow down your topic for an annotated bibliography. Let me back up here just a little bit. After deciding on a topic, what I want you to do is imagine that you're preparing to write a 5 to 7 page paper, term paper. So you're in the beginning stages of research. Your assignment for the annotated bibliography is to find and annotate, which means summarize, essentially, a selection of 7 sources that you think you would consult for this paper that you're preparing to write. So, main purpose of the assignment is to begin investigating your topic by utilizing library tools that we've already been using and discussing. So, the catalog, relevant databases, and also some reference sources. So, this is not intended to be an exhaustive search of materials on your topic, but a small collection of material that would help you get started on your paper if you were to be writing one. So the 3 courses, we'll just go through them. First one is Bioethics in Contemporary Society. Let's say that's a course that's offered here. Within that course, we have 4 topics or subjects that are being discussed: human cloning, euthanasia, access to health care, ethics in animal research. And then on my assignment, I have more descriptive information about those topics to give them some tips as to what to look for. For example, under human cloning, what are the arguments for and against? What is the status of research? Proponents in favor might be arguing in terms of expanding reproductive choices, things like that. Under euthanasia, you might talk about the different types: voluntary, non-voluntary, active, passive, as far as procedures. Access to health care. Does a society have an ethical responsibility to provide some health care to all of its citizens? And then the ethics in animal research. You might also look for terms like animal testing, animal experimentation, that kind of thing. Okay, that's the first course. Second course is called Psychology of Social Media. And we have 3 topics listed under that one: stress and social media use, i.e. Facebook, Twitter, other social media resources. Does time spent on social media cause or decrease stress, or can it do both, depending on the context? What are the consequences of stress that's induced by use of social media, anger, depression, anxiety, etc. Another topic might be body image and social media for females and males. Is there a relationship between social media and body image or self-image, how one sees themselves? And another option would be social media and renewing of friendships or developing new ones. Just that whole kind of dynamic. And then third course that you might choose is called Society, Information in the Digital Age. And you'll see underneath that course we have 4 topics. Use of social media as information sources. That is, if you're writing a paper or trying to get information about some topic, do you use social media to get some of that information? Reliability of these kinds of sources. Verifying information. Ethical issues related to new information formats, such as copyright, privacy issues. Social movements, social change, and social media. That might be another topic you could write your annotated bibliography on. Political aspects of social media. And then finally, what is digital literacy or digital fluency? That's something that's being talked about in a number of disciplines, actually, not just in library information studies. Let's see. So, and then I have some specific instructions. Obviously, you can read through them, and I'll just go through a couple of them. I don't have a good time of time.
You're at 7 minutes already.
I'm at 10 minutes.
You're at 7.
Oh, 7. Oh. So basically, I do require that your annotated bibliography contain at least 2 books. They can be print or electronic. 1 reference source, that is a subject encyclopedia or some other type of reference source, through either Credo Reference or Gale Virtual Reference. We've looked at both of those. 1 article from a scholarly or peer-reviewed journal. 1 article from either a popular magazine, a trade journal, or a newspaper. We've looked at those 3 types of periodicals already. And then 2 additional sources of any type. Books, articles, websites, blogs, anything, video would be a possibility. So anything, as long as you see that it's relevant to your topic. And then I have some instructions about citation format, and I want you to use MLA. I think I have that.
All right. Yeah. All right. Great.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right. Who's left? Bridget, Tina, Sarah.